And they're going to start off with a spread with Dawson Jewell, the quarterback. He's 5'11", 160, and a junior, and he's dropping straight back and throwing it right down the right side of the field, trying to go deep to Snell, the guy we talked about during the pregame show. And the pass is overthrown and incomplete. So they tried a vertical route, deep ball there, and I mean he threw it across the 50 down to around the 32-yard line. And on the coverage was Lane Adams, who of course had an interesting Friday night in McRae, going 101 down the same sideline with another fine receiver, and he was able to make a defensive play on that one. This time he didn't have to. So now 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Bulldogs with a 4-man front. They're going to run the football this time, and it's Brown across the 30 to the 35 to the 40 to the 45. He's breaking free, and there he goes. 30, 25, 20. The Dogs dive. They can't chase him down. He's into the end zone with a touchdown. A 75-yard run. He takes it to the north end zone to his house for 6. And Dalton McBride back in the pistol. Play clock at 13 seconds as he takes a snap from Panic. There's a big hole. Sistrunk running to the right with a first down to the 35 to the 40. Can he go all the way? Lightning to the 45 to the 40. Breaking a tackle and then finally knocked down at around the 35. And the offense will stay out of the field and try to convert. They will do that out of the pistol formation. And McBride gives to Keyshawn. Big hole and a surge. He's inside the 25, breaking to the outside, to the 20, to the 15. Little stutter step as he drives ahead to the 8-yard line. No problem picking up the dog first down for the junior Keyshawn Morgan. Will Keyshawn get it again? Bulldogs are showing what looks to be an I formation with Jimmy Edwards in the block. And McBride keeps it, lunges ahead off his center, Cameron Panic, and now dives close to the goal line, but nobody signaling touchdown. And if not, it's going to be another 4th down situation. The Dogs converted on one of those. He comes up just inches short. 4th down, and you know the Dogs are going to go for it. McBride looking over to the sideline. Jared Hamlin is the play caller. The offensive coordinator came from Coffee, a former head coach on the high school level. Here we go. 4th down with the Bulldogs trying to get into the end zone. High snap to McBride. He catches it, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage back at the 5. The high snap messed up the play from the start of the Raiders. They absolutely whipped the Bulldog offensive line, and about 4 or 5 of them were there to tackle McBride, who had no chance to escape. You know, he's got good wheels, and if he could get away, he might be able to score the touchdown, but that didn't happen. Jewell back in the shotgun on a 2nd down and 10 from his 4. Fakes a handoff, keeps it. He's very close to the goal line, and he's tackled, leaning ahead to about the 1.5, close to the 2, by a couple of Bulldogs, including Demetrius Owens. So the Dogs make a good defensive play there. They had, according to my count, 7 tackles behind the line of scrimmage last week, and that's 1 in this situation, which is a big one because it makes it 3rd down and 12. McBride on a play fake, rolling to the wide side of the field, throws it across the middle, has a man wide open making the catch, driving inside the 5 to the goal line, and very close to getting in. Oh, it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs on the dive at the end of the play. So the Bulldogs are in the end zone for 6 and a chance to tie the game. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Dogs with a 4-man front and a running play this time. And the Bulldogs tackle it around the 32. Crushing hit there by Will Fuller. I said a senior, it's a sophomore. And Snell's going to run the football on a sweep, and the Bulldogs are there. Irvin Mincy plows him to the ground at the 29. There's a tackle for a loss, the 2nd one of the night for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Mincy crossing the field. Remember I told you he plays left defensive end, and that play was run to the left side of the field, and he made the tackle on the left hash. So he got there quickly, and a loss on the play, and make it 3rd down and a little more than 11. 2 receivers to the left and 2 receivers to the right for Bacon County in a 7-7 game. 96 seconds to go, opening quarter. Here's another deep ball, right side. Lane Adams putting hands on the receiver, but not enough contact to draw a flag. And an incomplete pass down around the 35 on a deep ball. Bacon County loads up the box, 9 in the box, and 2 to cover. So the Bulldogs have to do a good job of blocking. And Keyshawn runs it across the 50 to the 45 to the 40, runs into traffic, breaks a tackle, scoots free to the 30 to the 25, and down to the 24-yard line. Keyshawn only needed, 3 and got plenty more for the Bulldog first down plus. Bacon County with, 8 in the box. And Keyshawn Morgan will run the ball up the middle and drive to the goal line and get in, leaning and reaching out with the football. He just crossed the goal line for 6. The guy who scored 6 touchdowns on the road against Telfair is in the end zone in Alma. And the Bulldogs are on top, 13-7. Sometimes they struggle in their first event. They're never happy, but they were pretty happy with this one. And the Bulldogs are there behind the line of scrimmage making a tackle at the 19 for their 3rd TFL of the game. Bunch of dogs were there, including Will Fuller. Not sure what Jamar did in the game. They didn't post his stats. There's Jewell rolling, and he's tackled inside the 5 down around the 2. The Dogs ate that play up for sure. There is your 4th tackle for a loss. Luke Anderson making the tackle, and they're going to call the quarterback down just inside the 5. Ball's on the right hash. Bulldogs with a 4-man defensive front. Now they got to cover. This team likes to throw it. They do. Ball is nearly intercepted by Lane Adams at the 22. In his hands and out. And who knows how far he would have gone. Maybe into the end zone for his first ever pick 6. Instead, the incomplete pass makes it 4th down. But right now the Bulldogs are running the football successfully, even though Bacon is loading up the box. 8 in the box at the moment. Keyshawn up the middle. Keyshawn to the 10. Keyshawn to the 5. And Keyshawn tackled, moving toward the center of the field, making a little cut from left to right. Keyshawn gets another first down for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Will he get the call on a 1st and goal? Little movement by the safety closer to the line of scrimmage. There is one receiver out to the left, and that's Lane Adams. Play clock at 12 as McBride looks over to the sideline. Of course, the game clock is not running after the timeout. Snap at 6 seconds. Keyshawn into the pile, breaks free, and easily steps into the end zone for a Toombs County Bulldog touchdown. There was a little resistance at the line of scrimmage, but nobody really made a serious effort to tackle Keyshawn Morgan, and he scores a Bulldog touchdown with 1:44 to play in the second quarter. 5-yard run for Keyshawn. Both of his touchdown runs about the same length. He can zing it downfield. One play could net them 7. And, of course, they scored on a running play, but here's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage on a little short handoff. Bulldogs tackling back at the 20, their 5th TFL of the game. Clock stops with 3.2 seconds remaining. And now you're probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. You got that great receiver. You got quarterbacks that can throw it, although I think the guy on the sideline has a better arm, Jewell, but Cooper Brown is still in the game. Why not throw one down deep to Snell, number 14? Maybe you could draw a pass interference call. That's probably the way the Raiders are thinking. Bulldogs with their 3-man front, getting some pressure. He throws it up into the air, and the ball is caught around the 15, but Lane Adams will make the tackle, and that's going to do it for the opening half. He was there, gave him the catch, but didn't let him slip away and score, and Lane makes another tackle to end the opening half, and what a half for the Toombs County Bulldogs. They fell behind 7-0, but they reeled off 21 straight. McBride with a touchdown throw, and Keyshawn Morgan with 2 touchdown runs of about 5, and a Bulldog safety, the first one in a long time. And the Dogs lead 21-7 at half as we get ready for our halftime show coming up next on Y101.